I got Taco Bell's new fries, some sort of shit. Um, some sort of fries. It looks like it's in a box. It's new. I got the spicy steak one. There's a spicy one with beef. There's a regular one. There's a steak one regular, and there's a spicy steak one. I got the spicy steak one. For right now, the looks of it, or how much is in this damn box, it ain't worth the price. I got some mild sauce I'm putting on it. I never really cared for Taco Bell's fries. Those nacho fries, I've tried it before. Didn't care for them. Maybe these will be better. I don't know. Are they just the nacho fries threw in a box with some other stuff added on top of them? Maybe. Let's find out if that's any improvement. This ain't a. This isn't legitly a review video, live stream, whatever. Well, what the live stream is about, it's going to touch on the subjects as the past stream did during the last live stream, the food review. Involving the bad news I got today. First, I'm going to go over my day. What's beginning from me getting up and, waking up, getting in the shower, taking me a nice, enjoy the shower. Well, first I brushed my teeth, then I got in the shower. Thinking it was just going to be a normal day. And I've gotten into the routine, especially after I got my phone. After I get my shower done, get dressed, I'll, for what's remainder amount of time before I go deliver my Meals on Wheels, I'll go hang out in the TV lounge room where I live at. Listen to music on my phone and playing that mobile game until I go at 9 o'clock to the senior citizens. See if there's anything else I can help out with before I go deliver the Meals on Wheels. Let's say this. I never did get to go to the senior citizens to see what else I can help out with. Neither did I deliver the Meals on Wheels today. It's all gone. Did it taste better than the damn nacho fries? Yes. Was it worth the $5 and something I paid for it? No. I feel like I would have got more fuller, more satisfied if I went to McDonald's and just got a normal fry, large fry, and I would have paid a lot less. Someone's I think someone hit someone's car with their vehicle. I think they're pulling off trying to get away. At least they're thinking about it. So like I did. Like I said, I took my shower, got dressed, went down there to the TV room, got my phone out, listened to music. Um, Someone please turn this alarm shit off. Thank you. This is a veggie burrito. Supposed to be. I seen some opening up, putting some mild sauce in it. I seen some stuff I didn't think it was supposed to be in a veggie burrito. They might have got me the wrong thing. Oh well. What's so real? You eating a veggie burrito? You just got through eating something that has steak in it. You're not a vegetarian. I could still like the beans they put in the shit. But Back to what I was saying. I got down there listening, play my mobile game. Then all of a sudden, around about 8 o'clock, a little after 8 o'clock, I got a phone call from my dad. And the first thing out of his mouth is, says, I don't need to come. And I'm like, don't need to come. I'm puzzled and I'm confused. Then he tells me my cousin has died. My cousin that is his sister grandson has died. I've grown up with this with my cousin. My most fondest memories. I think I've even mentioned him before in the past regarding my childhood. How I used to go over his house, and when we was kids, I'd take my Super Nintendo over there, and he'll get mad that I beat him in the game, and he'll throw my Super Nintendo controller into the TV and bust it, and I always had to fix it with fucking rubber bands and MacGyver did. I told him MacGyver that shit. And I always made him use the broken controller that he broke previously rather than use mine, the one I play with, because I want to be playing with a 100% controller. His name was Chris. My family's not taking it well. I'm not taking it well. Uh, I was bawling, crying my whole drive all the way from my house to my Aunt Martha's. I tried to call the senior citizens, the Meals on Wheels, to cancel, to tell them I couldn't do the Meals on Wheels today. I kept on getting a goddamn busy signal. So I ended up having to stop there to tell them I would not be able to do the Meals on Wheels. So I stopped there, walked into the door. The lady was pretty close to the door. I said, I stopped by just to tell y'all I can't do the Meals on Wheels today. And she's known what's going on with death around at the summit, and that's how much it's affected me. So she asked me if I was all right, and I told her no. And she asked me what was wrong, and I told her that my cousin, my kid cousin that I grew up with has died. He died at 40. And so she went to bawling herself, hugging me, saying how sorry she was. The old, the ladies there that works there, they're real nice. I really care for them. And she like, are you gonna be all right driving? I said, yeah, I'll be all right. it's something that we've been expecting. My family's been expecting it because my cousin wasn't he had some addictions. He had a lot of bad association around him that influenced him. It's the reason why I didn't have very much to do with him. I would go over there to grill, grill hamburgers and stuff like that. I'll see him, I'll say hi, I'll talk to him. I so wanted to have something to do with him, but let's say this. Let's say this. My cousin that died, no matter what he was doing, no matter what bad habits, addictions, the worstest thing he's ever done to me was throwing those controllers into the TV. And then I found that hilarious and comical and nuts. I actually took my Super Nintendo to him to play with him just to see that happen because I found it hilarious. I didn't get mad at him when he did it. I loved him. Plus, it was like this thing, that let me know that I was good. And that's one thing, after he threw the controller into the TV, he apologized about it. And he says, "Man, you're too good at this." I'm never going to be able to beat you. Oh, yeah. Baja. I found the veggie burrito was more spicy than the damn fries. Matter of fact, I don't even remember seeing a jalapeno on that damn thing, the fries. Bottom line is, like I said, he had some bad habits. Matter of fact, within the last year, he's had them. What's that shit they shoot into you to bring you back to life? That they drab a syringe into you and shit. They've within the last year, he's had that done more than 5 times. That he has been on the peak of death and just barely saved more than 5 times because his addictions. Well, he wasn't going to be saved this time. My dad told me they done was already taking him to Nashville to perform an autopsy. The cops were heading out to where he lives at to search for drugs or see exactly what might have led to his death. My uncle, what happened, his grandfather and my aunt Martha, it was their grandchild, but they raised him. They raised him like that. They raised their son like their grandson, like it was their child. But anyway, he got up. I mean, he called Chris. Didn't get an answer around about 7 o'clock. Called again. 10 minutes later, 7:10. Did get an answer, so he went to next door. It's where, you know, lives close by. Walks over there and finds him dead. He calls, Chris's real dad. They attempt to get him off. First, my Aunt Martha attempts to perform CPR, but it's impossible to get him off. First, it was impossible to get him off the bed. They tried on the bed. It was too hard to do it on the bed. Finally, my uncle and his dad, my cousin, um, first cousin and second cousin is the one that's died. Um, get him off the bed. Then she tries it there. It's done too. He probably died well early after going to sleep. She said he wasn't cold, but so that's what happened. I was the day before doing a live stream, eating Arby's, parked right over there, right beside that building over there, in the shade of the building, talking about so much death around me, but a little thankful that it wasn't immediate family. I was literally saying, I don't like it when I hear a stranger, someone I don't even know. But yeah, I was still feeling thankful that even though I was having a hard time dealing with these deaths around me due to being close to them, living with them, or near, close, tight connections, building connections with them because we live so close. And I didn't think I had no pre-notions that it would not even be 24 hours and I'll be on another live stream talking about an immediate family member dying. It's I don't know if I'm going to go on my trip now. I really don't know if I'm going to go. I don't think I got it in me to leave my family right now at this time. I'm especially worried about my Aunt Martha. Their cops was going through his trailer looking for, certain stuff and taking pictures. Took two safes. They they took his cell phone. Trying to, so they had some trouble at first because it was pin locked, but they finally got it open. Looking for contacts, trying to find someone that may have sold him. They did find drug paraphernalia. They found pipes, but they didn't find something that he evidence of stuff that he's done something that night before bed. They didn't find like a syringe stuck to him or stuff around him, but they still going to try to find to see if they can if the autopsy does show there's stuff in his system. They're going to go through his contacts to try to find someone to try to crucify someone that might have sold to him, that might have ended up causing his death. They're going to. I'm I don't want him to be dead, but of course I don't. I'm hoping that his autopsy doesn't show nothing. I'm hoping that what damage they do find is just damage that's been done over time, and nothing he done very immediately caused it. I'm hoping that, so it'll be easier for my Aunt Martha, his grandparents that raised him. I literally told them, while they talking about this stuff, talking about the cops, being over there and doing all this stuff and so like that. I'm telling I'm trying not to hear this. I'm thinking about the little boy that used to play with me on my Super Nintendo. That used to get upset because I beaten him and he throw my controller into the TV. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about my cousin that did not like tomatoes, that would not want a hamburger with his, did not, that would not have take a hamburger that had a tomato slice on it. My cousin that one time I bought Taco Bell for him. I bought him I bought him a uh, I forgot completely that he didn't like tomatoes, and I bought him a soft shell taco. And I took it to him, and he bit into it, and he's like, "What is that in there?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "What is that red shit in that?" I said, "That's tomatoes." Oh shit! He absolutely could not stand tomatoes. He loved the shit out of ketchup, but he could not stand tomatoes. Mm. I don't know if I finished it, but like I said, if I didn't finish it, I meant to say my cousin was better to me than my own brother. The cousin that has died, that used to play my Super Nintendo with me, when they both started getting into trouble, my brother started treating me bad, talked to me hatefully, spitefully, do bad things, and then try to involve me in it, and my, me being naive or misled. Could have got me into a lot of trouble. My cousin, no, he didn't do that. I'm not saying he's been perfect to me. He used to grab my nipples like this and twist, and I beg him to let go when I was younger and until my teenage years and shit. He probably attempt to do that shit to me now. He'll probably Matter of fact, sometimes when I went over for family, grills and shit like that, I'd be a little nervous about him approaching me because I'll watch for them arms because he'll literally twist those nipples. Oh shit! And that's gonna be a fond memory of, even though I didn't like it, and it's been even before, even before he died. That was something that I loved him. I just wish I could tell him one more time that I love him. I told my Aunt Martha, my Uncle Johnny, and all my family members that was there suffering through this. And that's one thing I really regret. I thought about it on my way out. I wished I got some pictures of him and me together. I wished I had some recent pictures of us. I wished I would have just one time went over there and grilled with him and say, "Hey man, come here and stand beside me for a second, pop a selfie." That's what I want. That's what I want right now. I want that. And I had so many times. I don't got that time no more. He's gone. I want to start doing that though. I go out and I do something with my family members. I'm gonna take a selfie with them. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture. Well, he can't do those bad things now. He can't. He can't hurt himself anymore. And that was very hard on my Aunt Martha. Him having them spells, her trying to perform. Can you imagine that? Trying to perform CPR on someone that's close to you. You're seeing a, someone that's been practically your son, that's your grandson, falling over, and you're trying to and she's too old to try. It's one thing going through the stress of a family member or someone close to you doing these kind of bad things to themselves through it through an addiction, but you continue to do it to and be around family members where they have to be the immediate ones around you to save your life, to see the to be to end up to be the ones to walk on you and you're done past. God. Well, I gotta go. I'm gonna keep on talking about it until I start getting emotional again. And I get, bottom line, death is around the corner for any of us. Not only our loved ones, but even for ourselves. Don't hesitate. Get on the phone right now. Call that your family members. Tell them that you love them. If you're in driving distance, if you're not preoccupied, go see them. Give them a big hug. Tell them you love them in their face. Don't hesitate. You might not have tomorrow to do so. You might never have a chance to do so again. Continue to yield to my will. Now that's so real.